What is happening? Oh, okay, don't break it. It's the bad boy. It's the bad boy. Elgato have finally made it into South Africa, which means that you can get yourself an HD60 S without smuggling one into the country, which I've had to do in the past myself. My name's Hinds, and this is a video that's going to explain to you why the Elgato HD60 S is Elgato's best-selling product and why so many content creators have got one of these guys. Hey, if you're new here, make sure that you hit that subscribe button, the notification bell, and maybe hit the like button if you feel like it. There's a lot of things that you can do. They're like, it's like a mini game where you interact with my video. You don't have to do that, but yeah, let's get into this. Quick disclaimer, Elgato are a partner on the channel, and if you are keen on picking up an HD60 S for yourself, please consider using the links in the description underneath this video. It really helps out the channel. My history with the Elgato HD60 goes way back a couple of years when I bought my first one in the UK and got it shipped to Casper and Joe's old place. I don't know if you guys remember that place, but I was sleeping on the couch and I got it shipped there with Amazon. I needed it because I was doing a ton of work with TV studios, recording gameplay from demos at E3, and at home I needed like high quality footage for my own YouTube channel, and also just for the studios to use as cutaways and overlays for the inserts that I was doing. For my YouTube channel, I just wanted high quality footage that I could use on my channel for gameplay footage that I'd cut, and that was a commodity for me. So it was a bonus. It's a business asset for myself, but if you are a hobbyist, you just want to have the best quality like recordings that you can get. The HD60, not the X60S, the one that I bought previously, was pretty much the same form factor, and it's super portable, and that became super important for me because I needed to travel to E3 and Gamescom and capture footage like on the road. And at that stage, especially, not many content creators had one of these guys, so it kind of makes you stand out a bit. It served me well for many years. In fact, I still have it. There it is. Still have it. So it's still functional, still operational, and I still got it, but I have upgraded my gear since. It's a really robust piece of hardware, and Elgato really nailed what they were doing with it. It kind of changed the game in a market that was full of like big boxes like the Hot Pod. They were a little bit clumsy, needed like a big power source, and it just weren't as portable. After the HD60, Elgato dropped the HD60 S and redefined the game capture market all over again. At around 3,200 Rand, it's one of the most affordable game capture devices on the market at the moment. It's small and has a sturdy form factor, which means that you can easily just throw it into your bag, and if you're going to a LAN, or if you're heading through to recording an event, for instance if you're a journalist and you want to capture gameplay, or if you're going to E3 or whatever, or if you are a hobbyist at home and you want to make sure that the capture box is like hidden behind the TV and it isn't obtrusive, it's great. One of my favorite features is that it supports instant game view in the preview window in your recording capture software. Some game capture devices, especially in this form factor and ones that use USB, have input delay. Input delay isn't the end of the world because if you're streaming or recording, you can put like some kind of delay, you can sync it up by having some kind of delay on the footage of the face cam. But it's annoying because when you are live streaming or recording something, one of the last things you want to do is to fix sync just before you go live or before you record. It's extremely handy to know that what you're seeing on the screen right now in the preview window is going out and being recorded now. The Elgato HD60 S captures at a max quality of 40 megabits per second. Here's an example of how it looks. The quality of the capture is great, especially at 60 FPS. Remember, what you are watching has also gone through an export in Premiere Pro, so we've had it downscaled a little bit, and it's also being compressed by YouTube, so there's a whole bunch of things. And as you can see, it looks pretty impressive. It also supports flashback recording, which is the perfect tool for highlight videos. I know a lot of you guys are making highlight videos, especially of Fortnite. So whether you're playing it or playing Call of Duty or Apex or whatever, and you want to get some memorable clips and you don't want to lose them, this is the perfect way to do it. It's all available in Elgato's game capture software, so it's pretty easy to set up and go. It's kind of like a DVR, but for your gameplay. Speaking about setup, putting this thing together, very easy. You're gonna need a PC or Mac to record onto. Just make sure that you have a USB 3.0 and either Elgato's own game capture software or OBS installed. I've included links to both in the description for you guys, so it's super easy for you to download. They're both free. Also, quick note, your PC needs to be running at least an Intel 5 or better and be using Windows 10. And yes, it works extremely well with Ryzen chipsets. I'm using a Ryzen 7 2700X. From your console, the HDMI that would traditionally go into your TV will now connect into the in slot of your HD60 S, and the included HDMI cable will connect on the out slot from the HD60 S into your television or monitor, whatever you're playing on. The included USB-C cable connects from the USB-C to a USB 3.0 on the PC that you're recording on, and it's as simple as that. That's where the signal is getting transferred from. From there, you'll record on PC or Mac with either OBS or Elgato's game capture software. In summary, it's a great price, it's extremely reliable, it's got excellent quality, and something I've forgotten to mention, you can capture pretty much anything that outputs via HDMI, including another PC, as long as there's no HDCP protection on it. I have a separate 2 PC setup, and you can just plug it straight up and run whatever is coming through on that HDMI cable, which is really nice. It's very handy. Ultimately, the biggest news right now for us in South Africa is that it's available here in stores. You can buy it, and I've included those links again in the description if you want to help support the channel, and it means that it can get delivered to your door in SA, that we have a local distributor now, so that changes the game. Thanks Corsair for buying Elgato. So I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of videos like this on Elgato's products. They are supporting the channel. I'm extremely grateful that they are. I've been a huge fanboy since I heard of them. I remember, this is a little bit of anecdote, I remember hearing about them on a podcast years and years ago while I was still working on Espresso, and I thought their name was Delgato, which is really funny because that's what Jack Black calls it.
And get your email? I know you stole my Delgato, and I know why you stole my Delgato, because you're afraid of me.
And I couldn't find it anywhere to Google, and then eventually I Googled it. I was using a Hotbog at the time, and I needed to upgrade. I was really frustrated with it as a device, and I had to then plan a trip, save up money, order it in pounds in the UK, get it delivered to a friend's house, and then unpack it and schlep it home. Huge mission. Now you can buy it locally in rands, which is cheaper than buying it abroad, and get it delivered to your door. And now we have a market for content creators to do stuff. I'm probably going to be waxing lyrical about them for a very long time for South Africa. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys in another one. Cheers.